So we've got our 4K monitor and we're running two sessions side by side. What we can immediately see is that whatever's happening on the left, it's just not displaying the smoothness on that fire burning as we can see it on the right hand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we'll get into the instrumentation in the middle in a second when we zoom in. But yes, we're seeing about 4 or 5 frames per second on the left and around the 20s on the right, which makes it a really nice video.
Very interactive, real time.
Yep. Now you mentioned interactivity. Let's get our hands in it. So I'm going to grab the mouse.
Yep,
I'm going to go ahead and grab this piece and try to spin it around.
Oh, so that's like
and
a still picture. It's going one by one.
Not what would you want to do it. Let's try it on the left.
And that was very smooth.
Very smooth. Again, the mouse is over here.
So what are we looking at on the left side?
So the left.
What do we have on the left?
The left over here, we got a VMware Horizon View 6.2, and we could see that it's not smooth. The fact that the 3D model kind of disappears when you rotate it is because we're not using a GPU on this. But you could definitely see that it's very jerky. Same thing we were seeing with the video, we can also feel it.
Jerky, and it loses the detail. It goes into the wireframe mode.
And here the detail might go away as well if I spin too much. We don't have a GPU, so you can't ask too much from the software rasterizer.
Right.
But the interactivity is definitely there. So let's zoom in and take a look at a couple of parameters. So again, on the left, we still have our VMware Horizon View, and what we can see is that as far as bandwidth is concerned, we're using just about the same, but the user experience is completely different. So same bandwidth, less user experience, but on the bottom, there's always a price. You can't eat your lunch and have it too. So Zen Desktop does require a little bit more CPU
to get that real time and the higher FPS.
Yep. The other thing we wanted to show is I'm going to pull in our task manager from our client, and what we can see here is that exactly running the same thing, and by the way getting more frame rate, WFICA 32, which is the Citrix receiver process, is using about a couple of less than 10% of the CPU of the client. The VMware Remote MKS process is consistently above 10. So they're using a lot more CPU and
on the client.
4 times the memory on the client. So they need almost half a gig. We need 120, 150.
You can get by with a much lower power thin client if you had to, and still get the same performance with the Zen Desktop side of things.
Yes.
Perfect. I think this makes it very clear. Thank you.